Hi friends, I'm Ivy. Welcome to Primal Power. This class combines primal movements with mobility linked together with Vinyasa yoga. So when you're ready to begin, we're gonna start on our backs. Just slowly roll down to your back. Bend your knees and plant the soles of your feet to the mat, a little bit out to the sides, like as wide as your mat here, and let your knees knock in together. So just resting in there, very comfortable position. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And close your eyes. Take a big breath in through the nose. Big audible exhale out through the mouth. Get another big inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Land here in your mat. Good. One more breath in through the nose. And out through the mouth, arriving here in your body. And then start to flutter your eyes open. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Rock from side to side. Massaging the low back. And then slowly send your knees, both knees, over to the left side of your mat. Rest them down and turn a little bit towards the side of your mat. Send your left arm long out to the side and then place your right hand on top of your palm. And what we're going to do is slide our right hand all the way across our left arm, across the chest, open up, place your right shoulder down to the mat and look all the way over your right hand. Good. Then roll it back in. Place your right hand to your palm, left palm. Good, then sweep it open. We're doing just 2 more times. As you open up, sweep it all the way to the right side and then back through. Your palms meet. Last time, slide your right hand down, your left arm, open all the way up, right shoulder blades all the way down to the mat. Look over your right shoulder. Beautiful, squeeze your knees back up through center and then send your knees off to the right side. So rotate off to your right shoulder, reach your right arm long, directly out to the right side, palm to palm. And then slide your left hand all the way across your right arm, open up. Left shoulder plants down, look over your left shoulder. Then slide it back through, all the way back, your palms meet. 2 more times, slide your left arm open, left shoulder plants down, look all the way over the left. Good, last time as you sweep it in, palms meet. Then we open up, reaching all the way out, looking over the left side. Good, come back up through center, plant both soles of the feet to the mat, as wide as the mat. Windshield wiper the knees from left to right. Good, opening up the hips. Feeling a nice stretch along the front side of the leg as you sweep it over right to left. Then full happy baby, send both soles of the feet to the sky as you draw your feet down towards the mat. Little shift, rock side to side. And then slowly release, plant the left foot down, cross the right foot over the left knee. Flex the right toes here. And then bring your left knee into your chest, figure 4 pose. Maybe you reach behind your left thigh or left shin and draw the leg a little closer to your face. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale out, draw it a little closer. And slowly release, plant the right foot down, cross the left foot over the right knee. And then draw the right knee into your chest. Maybe reach through, grab behind your right thigh or your right shin. Flex your left toes here, so draw the toes back towards the shin. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale, draw the leg a little closer to your face. And slowly release, bring your knees back into your chest and start to rock up and down the length of the mat. And we meet in a tabletop position. Your wrists are stacked under your shoulders, knees stacked under your hips. As you inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose, round the spine. Tuck the chin into the chest, push the mat away. Good. Inhale, cow pose as you shift your weight forward over the wrist line. And then exhale, cat pose as you round the spine. Sit all the way back towards the heels. Good. Cow pose. Lift your chest up through. Send your chest forward over your wrist line. And then send it back. Cat pose. Round the spine. Sit the hips all the way back. Good. Keep this going. Shift your chest forward. Send your hips up. Cow pose. Shift forward. And then exhale back. Round the spine. Cat pose. Sit the hips all the way back. Good. Last one. Send the chest forward. Lift up. And then exhale. Round the spine. Push all the way back. Come back to a neutral position. Extend your right leg long behind you. Lift your toes. Point out through the right toes. And then reach your left hand long in front of you. Left thumb to the sky. Good. Really lift the foot, lift the hand. And then we exhale, curl in, knee to nose as you squeeze in. Inhale, reach out long. Extend out. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, extend. Last one, curl in. Plant your left hand down, send your right foot directly out to the right side, rock back and forth. So you're planting the right sole down to the mat, to the earth, directly to the right side as you shift back and forth. And come back to a neutral position. Inhale your left arm to the sky as you twist open. Then as we exhale, send the left arm underneath, reaching towards the right foot. Don't land this time. Keep the shoulder hovering off the mat, really reaching off to the right side, active stretch, reaching down. And then inhale, lift back up, twist open. Plant your hand back down, sweep your knee back in, neutral tabletop position. Extend your left foot long behind you, reach out through the toes, lift the foot, and then extend the right hand long in front of you, right thumb to the sky. Really reach the thumb and the heel up, up, up. Then we exhale, curl the spine, round in, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen, reach out. Exhale, curl in, round the spine like cat pose. Inhale, lengthen. Last one, curl it in, squeeze in. And then plant the right hand down, send the left foot to the left side, directly off to the side. Plant the sole of the foot down to the mat. Rock back and forth here, open the hips up. You could continue to deepen your breath here as you shift back and forth. Inhale your right arm to the sky as you twist open. Then we exhale, thread the needle. So send your right arm underneath, twisting down, but hover your arm 1 inch from the mat. Really reach to the left side of the mat, but don't land your shoulder. Keep it lifted. Active stretch here. I'd inhale, lift up, twist open. And then plant your right hand back down, sweep your knee back in, tabletop position. Tuck your toes here and send your hips up high to downward facing dog. Pedal out your legs left and right. Shift your hips from side to side. Then inhale, your right leg lifts to the sky, reach back. Bend the knee, stack the hip open here. So your right knee is drawing towards the sky. And then draw big circles with your right knee. So sweep it all the way down towards your armpit and then back up to the sky. Good, keep this going. Right knee all the way down, back up to the sky. Big hip rotations, opening up the hip flexors. And then send your right knee back to the sky. Continue to send your foot behind your left leg as you rotate all the way down. Plant your right foot down behind you. Wild thing. Lift your hips up to the sky. Reach your right arm towards the front of the mat. Think a back bend here as you lift up. Beautiful. Plant your right hand back down. Right leg to the sky. Figure 4 down dog. So cross your right foot over your left knee. Turn your left toes to the left side of the mat as you sink your hips down low. Squat low. Reach your left hand back, figure 4, side plank. Good, sit the hips low as you reach your left hand back. And then sweep your hand back up to the top. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, step between your hands. Lower the back knee down to the mat. Untuck the toes, Anjaneyasana. Sweep your arms to the sky. This time, right hand to right hip. Reach your left arm up and over to the right side. Inhale, lift your arms back up through center. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist to the right side. Hook your left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Good, now send your right elbow towards the sky and then press down into the bottom hand as you twist your torso just a little bit deeper. Good, sweep your arms back up through center, Vinyasa. And then plant your hands down to the mat. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lift, sweep back. Bend the knee, stack the hip open here. Big circles with your left knee all the way down towards your armpit. Sweep your knee back up to the sky. Big, slow, intentional circles here as we open up the hips. And then send the left knee back to the sky. Continue this motion. Lower your left foot behind your right leg. Land the left foot down. Inhale, sweep the hips up to the sky. Reach your left hand towards the front of the mat. Think back bend as you sweep up, wild thing. And then plant the left hand back down. Left leg lifts to the sky. Figure 4 down dog. Cross your left foot over your right knee. Squat back. Sit your hips low as you turn your right toes to the right side of the mat. Sit your hips low. Reach your right hand back. Figure 4 side plank. Inhale, sweep your arm back to the sky. 3-legged dog. Sweep it up. Exhale, step between your hands, Anjaneyasana or low lunge. Untuck the back toes, sweep the arms to the sky, lift up. Left hand to left hip, reach the right hand directly up and over to the left side, arching up and over. Inhale, reach back up through center. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist to the left side, right elbow hooks to the outside of the left knee. Good, now send the left elbow to the sky and then press down into the bottom hand with your top hand. Twist your torso just a little bit more. Sweep your arms back up to the sky, lift up. And we exhale, plant our hands, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to the top of the mat between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins, flat back, back of the neck is long. Exhale, forward fold, grab opposite elbows, let your torso sway from side to side. The back of the neck is long, head hangs heavy here. From here, we're gonna squat low, sit our hips all the way back, turn our toes out, heels in, squat low. Malasana or yogi squat. Reach your left fingertips down, walk your left fingertips to the left side, inside of your left knee. Then reach your right arm to the sky as you twist open. And come back down through center. Right hand comes down. Walk your right fingertips to the right side, inside of the right knee. And then lift the left arm to the sky, twist open. Beautiful. Come back down through center. Plant your hands, send your hips back up high, forward fold. And then step slowly back to a plank pose. 3 yogi push-ups here as we lower down halfway, squeeze the elbows in, push back up to high plank. Option to modify, you can lower down on your knees for this. Good, last one, lower down halfway, push back up. Now this time, chaturanga, lower down halfway, inhale, upward facing dog, roll to the tops of your feet. Thighs lifted off the mat, and exhale back to downward facing dog, hips go up and back. Inhale, look forward. On the exhale, step, hop, or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold down. This time, sit your hips low, squat, turn your toes out, heels in. Reach your hands out long in front of you, back of the palms meet. Now curl your chin into your chest, squeeze your knees in towards the midline. Then as we inhale, open up. Elbows go out wide, lift up off of the heels, knees out wide, and then we curl in, squeeze towards the midline. Inhale, lift up, elbows out wide, dive down, curl in. Last one, lift up. And then we exhale, plant our hands, send our hips back up high, and then step back to a plank pose. From here, walk your feet out as wide as the mat, shoulder taps, right hand to left shoulder, left hand to right shoulder. Keep this going. Good, try to keep your hips stable here. Squeeze your navel into your spine, engage your core. Trying to keep your hips in one straight position, holding it the whole time here as we shift our hands from right to left. Keep it going. Good, plant your hands, lower down halfway, chaturanga, squeeze the elbows in, inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale back to downward facing dog. Walk the feet back in. Start to squat your hips back and downward facing dog. Gaze is forward, knees are low, and then on the exhale, we're gonna launch forward, right knee to right tricep, to the outside of the right tricep. Now squeeze it in, squeeze your knee in towards your arm, find that resistance here, hold. And then place your right foot out to the outside of your right hand. Inhale your right arm to the sky, twist open. Really reach out through the right fingertips, reach up towards the ceiling. Then as we exhale, reach your right elbow down inside of your right leg. Tap down towards the mat. Inhale, lift up, reach to the sky. 2 more. Elbow reaches down. Inhale, lift. Last one, elbow reaches down. Inhale, lift up, reach to the sky. Plant your hands, step back to plank pose. Squat back, crouching dog. Launch forward, left leg to left tricep. Really squeeze it in here. Hold here, find that resistance between the arm and the leg. Squeeze in towards the midline, hold. And then place the left foot to the outside of the left hand, lizard lunge. Inhale, lift your left arm to the sky, twist open. And reach your left elbow down inside of the left foot. Tap down towards the mat or reach down towards the mat. Inhale, lift up. 2 more, reach the elbow down. Inhale, lift up. Last one, left elbow reaches down. Inhale, lift up. And then plant your hand down to the mat. Step back to downward facing dog. Squat your hips low, sit back towards your heels. And then launch forward, right knee to the outside of the right tricep. Hold here. Good, then send it directly back, squat back. Good, left knee, left tricep. Squeeze forward, shift over the wrist line. Good, then send it back, squat back. Good, 2 more on each side. Squeeze it forward, right knee to the outside. Send your hips back. Left knee, squeeze it to the outside. Good, send it back, squat back low. You got this, right knee to the outside. Send it back, squat back. Last time, left side, squeeze it in. Good, squat back, then send it back. Downward facing dog, hips go up and back. Inhale, right leg lifts to the sky, reach back. Exhale, step between your hands softly. Rise up for crescent lunge, high on the ball of the back heel this time. Really lift up through the hips, but stay low, deep bend in the right knee. Reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center, twist to the right side. Hook the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Good, same thing as in warm-up, send the right elbow to the sky. And then twist down, push down into your hand, twist a little bit deeper. And then rise back up, crescent lunge, sweep your arms up. Open up, warrior 2, spin the back heel down. Open the right knee out wide, track your right knee over your right ankle. Reach your fingertips away, flip your front palm. Reach a little bit forward and then sweep up and back, reverse warrior, left hand to the outside of the left leg. And then reach forward, side angle pose, your right forearm to your right thigh. Reach your left arm forward towards the front of the room. Beautiful, then Skandasana all the way to the back of the mat. Sit low into the left hip, bending into the left leg, right leg is straight. Good, lift your chest up high, reach the crown of your head towards the sky. And then shift low to the other side, Skandasana, to the front of the mat. Good, left leg is straight, bending into the right knee. Good, shift back, Skandasana, to the back of the mat one more time. Wide-legged forward fold, send your hips up high, toes in, heels out, let your head hang heavy here. Maybe you heel toe your feet out a little bit wider. And then start to reach the crown of your head down towards the mat. Maybe it reaches down here, maybe it doesn't. If it doesn't, just stay in a wide-legged forward fold. Option for my headstanders out there. Place the crown of your head towards the sky. Walk your hands about 6 inches in front of your face. Start to press down into the hands, lift up out of the hips. Send the weight into the crown of the head as the feet lift up off of the mat, headstand. Slowly lower your feet down if you're in a headstand. Shift your chest back up. Walk your hands back to the center. Runner's lunge where we meet. Dragonfly twist. Reach your right arm to the sky. Twist open. And then we start to walk our right foot down to meet our left foot, side plank pose. Good, keep your hips lifted here. Option to modify, you can lower your bottom knee here. Keep your chest lifted. Option for a variation, maybe you lift your top leg here. Maybe you try a tree pose. Good, wherever you are, lift your hips up just a little bit higher. And then plant your hand back down to the mat. Step back to plank pose. Lower down halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky, sweep back. Exhale, step between your hands. Rise up for crescent lunge. Sweep your arms to the sky. Deep bend in the front knee. Lift high on the ball of the back heel. Exhale, hands to heart center. We twist to the left side. Right elbow hooks to the outside of the left knee. Left elbow up towards the sky. Press down into the bottom hand. Twist your torso a little bit deeper here. Inhale, back up, crescent lunge. Sweep your arms up to the sky. Spin your back heel down. Open up, warrior two. Reach your fingertips away from each other here. And then flip your front palm. Reach a little bit forward. Reverse up and back. Right hand to the outside of the right leg. Keep the bend in the front knee. And then we sweep forward, side angle pose. Left forearm to the left thigh. Reach the right arm towards the front of the mat. Good, sweep it forward, lengthen out to the side body. And then we exhale, skandasana, all the way to the back of the mat. Bend into the right knee, straighten the left leg. Sit the hips low. Lift your chest up high, reach the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Sit low, stay low here as we shift to the other side, skandasana, to the back of the mat, or to the front of the mat, really. Good, and then squeeze it back, skandasana, to the back of the mat. Keep your chest lifted. And then send your hips up high, wide-legged forward fold. Now, instead of headstand this time, what we're gonna do is place our hands in front of us, really ground down, shoulder width distance. And then we're gonna send our left leg, pick up our right hand, and then send it through to the right side. Sweep your leg low, point out through the toe, lift the shoulder back. Good, plant the right hand back down, bring the left leg back to a wide-legged forward fold. Pick up your right foot and left hand, send your right leg through. Point through the toes, really lift up here, keep the leg low, and then send it back. Good, one more time on each side. Left leg sends through to the right side. Pick up the right arm, reach back. Plant the hand down, wide-legged forward fold. Pick up the right foot, send it through to the left. Reach back with the left elbow, and then plant the hand down, wide-legged forward fold. Walk your hands back to the front of the mat. Runner's lunge. Dragonfly twist, left arm to the sky, twist open, really reach your fingertips to the sky here. Side plank pose, your left foot meets your right foot. Option to take a modification where you lower your bottom knee, or maybe you try a variation, maybe you lift your top leg here. Wherever you are, lift your hips just a little bit higher. And then plant your hand back down to the mat. Vinyasa, lower down halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Pedal out your legs. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Walk your hands to the back of the mat. Meet me in a yogi squat, malasana. The last little bit here. Turn to the side of your mat. Good, stay low in this yogi squat. Heels in, toes out. Lift your chest up high. And then plant your hands towards the center of the mat. Shift your hips up a little bit. Shift all of your weight into your hands. And then hop over to the other side. You come back to a yogi squat. Place your hands in the middle. Hop over to the other side. Good, keep your hips low for this next couple of rounds. Going back and forth. Shift your weight to the center. Hop over to the other side. Good, I land with my left foot and then my right. I land with my right foot and then my left. Good, keep going. Good, keep your hips a little bit low here. Good, one more time on each side. And then maybe you try hips go up high. Maybe you try. Just give it a try. If not, keep your hips low. Good, hips up high. Tucking the knees into the chest. Squeeze in towards the midline as you send your hips up high. Good, land softly. Good, one more time on each side. Last push. Nice work. Lower down to a seated position. Place your hands back behind you. Take a big breath in through the nose. And exhale out. Walk your feet as wide as the mat here, and then windshield wiper your knees from left to right. Just opening up the hips. Make your exhales longer than your inhales. And then maybe you lift up off of your hands here. Keep this windshield wiper motion. Shifting your hips from side to side. When you get to the left side, lower down across your shin. Almost like a modified pigeon pose. You're lowering over your shin, forearms or forehead down to the mat. Good push back up through center. Switch back to the other side. Rotating, lowering over your right shin, forearms or forehead down to the mat. Big breath in. Exhale out through the mouth. And so to make your way back up through center, roll down to your back, squeeze your knees into your chest, rock from side to side. Then keep your right knee in your chest and your left leg long towards the front of the mat. Supine twist, and the right knee to the left side of the mat. Keep your right shoulder planted down as you look over your right shoulder all the way out, twisting all the way up into the neck, into the cervical spine. Big breath in. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Beautiful. Come back up through center. Squeeze both knees back into your chest. Send your right leg long. Left knee in. Supine twist. Send the right knee to the left side of your mat. Reach your left arm out long to the side of the mat. Gaze goes over your left arm. Big breath in through the nose. And exhale out. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. And plant the soles of your feet down to the mat. Walk your heels close to your glutes here, where I can tap the back of my heels with my fingertips. And then lift the hips up, high bridge pose. Option 2, interlace the fingers behind the low back. Straighten the arms. Maybe you nestle, tuck the shoulders underneath. Lift the heart up to the sky. Press the back of the skull down into the mat. Lift the chin away from the chest. Lift the hips up a little bit higher. And then slowly lower back down. Squeeze your knees back into your chest. Full happy baby, both soles of the feet to the sky. Your sacrum is flat down towards the mat. Flat back here as you rock from side to side. And then slowly start to push yourself back up to a seated position. Thank you so much for joining me in this class today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. If you want to join my free 7-day Primal Flow challenge, you can click the link in the description below. You'll get a video direct to your inbox each day. And if you want a cool down session, I'll link a video up here. And if you want to check out some more of my Primal Power, Primal Flow playlist, I'll link something up here for you. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.